I'm moving the cattle right now, and the new calf is slowing me up a hair. But boy, she is a sprightly little thing with her tail up. It's a nice, these British Whites are making good mothers, I'll tell you that. The rest of them are all up there already, but she kind of hung back because her calf was nursing and didn't want to move. So I had to help him along, just a hair. And we went ahead and upgraded the charger on this farm. The weeds that were hanging on the fence were really getting, I don't know how you say it, they were overpowering, dragging the charger down to about 4,000 or 5,000 volts. So we put a Cyclops 41 joule on it, and we're back up to 8,000 or 9,000 volts, which is what we're looking for. We're putting these cattle on some fresh grass, and we're kind of hurrying them across some of this. We grazed this already. We're kind of heading back the other way to some fresher stuff. No, girl, you got to turn right. Whoa, big pothole I just stepped in. We have that whole new field that's really ready to get grazed, so I'm kind of hurrying them across some of this stuff to avoid that field getting too old and stale. But there we go. Sure is a beautiful day. After the heat and the storms that we've had, it's nice to have a day just sitting right in the high 70s. You can't ask for much more. We're still waiting on the third British White to do her thing. I don't know. Let's see if we can see. You can see she doesn't have much of a bag. So maybe she's just bred behind or something. I don't know. She's thick enough. And if she didn't breed back, that's all right. We'll get plenty of money for culling her out, where we can be whole on it. I'm hoping though that she did breed back, because I'm really turning into a big fan of these British Whites crossed with a smaller bull. Like, this calf is just perfect. Look at her. Yeah. And again, put it in perspective. Here's the British White purebred. He was born in beginning of June. What a monster that guy is. Well, he's hiding behind the steer. Yeah, look at that. That's a 3-month-old calf. He's done his work, that's for sure. And I might be having some trouble. I'll try to, maybe I'll put it up on as a separate video, since I'm doing everything single shot. My sheep, I was just out there this morning moving them, and all of a sudden I see a big pair of testicles swinging below a ram lamb's legs. And I'm worried. You know, they were all born in May, so those are 4-month-old ram lambs, and he could easily breed. So I'm worried we're going to get some undesirable breeding timing on some of my sheep. You know, and that's less than ideal. I don't know how else to say it. But I went ahead and got them up. It's amazing, even when they're on green grass, just giving them something different. I threw a bale of like old hay out there, like a square bale, and all the sheep came running. I was just able to yank his back leg and snag him, and he's in the corral. And I know when I castrated, I ran them all through the chute twice to make sure this didn't happen. So the only thing I can think is that a band broke. So that we might have ourselves a little bit of a heartbreak adventure in the middle of winter with some winter lambs, and I might be playing nurse mama in the garage with a heat lamp. I don't know. We'll have to see. Maybe we'll have another mild winter and it won't be a big deal. It's just sort of hard to say. But it's a beautiful day, and you just got to be thankful and contemplative about days like this, because boy, the fall is coming with the rain, and so is the winter. So I'm just trying to live in the moment a little bit and enjoy what we got. This heifer calf, she got bred yesterday as well. I watched Mr. Bull over here. He jumped her pretty good. and she's a nice looking heifer, so we're excited for that. And then the steers we have are already kind of spoken for, so it's kind of interesting that way. And we didn't really get a lot of steers so far. I mean, I guess that's a good thing, but you know, he's sold as a live animal, and then we're going to grow this one out. So we're only going to go into next year with 1, maybe 2 steers to grow out. Cattle are a painfully slow growing process unless you spend money, because everything just takes 2 years to see what you get. But so this is more of a patience game than sheep. Sheep is right to now, you know, and maybe that appeals to my impatient nature just a hair. I don't know. All right. Take care.